Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here, and you can't even see me. So I might just have to stand here on the side. Stand here? Oh, okay, perfect. I just want to say I'm 47 and I don't really care what people think about me. So I'm going to join this club over here and say, I don't care. I'm going to talk about one of the most controversial issues to ever hit Australian shores, vaccination. Vaccination and fluoride. I live on the beautiful Sunshine Coast. I'm a ex-successful businesswoman, a freedom of choice ambassador, and a protector of our children in Australia. I am here today because I am very concerned about where we are heading. I'm concerned about the erosion of medical choice and rights, the pollution in our planet, the poisoning of our waters, the air, the chemicals, the pesticides and the insecticides. It all has to stop now or we don't have a future. Australia is overregulated. The red tape, BS, political correctness is out of control. The censorship and the silencing of the people. We deserve to have free debate, free speech, live debates, and everyone get a voice. It's not good enough. The people are merely now servants to big corporations who are lobbied or who lobby our Australian government. And so merely now we are slaves and servants to the people. We are free people, we are sovereign, and we deserve the right to have our say and our choice. The people are being mass drugged from womb to tomb. For those that don't know, pregnant women are now injected with disease while they're pregnant. At birth, babies are given vaccination. The schedule is now up to 17 different disease injections on the schedule. It is growing. By age 4, our children are given 41 plus doses of 13 to 15 different disease injections. And that is over-vaccination. We are causing mass health issues and we have an issue here in Australia. I attended the No Jab, No Pay, the social services No Jab, No Pay Senate inquiry. That was my first experience with politics and with the government. And I have to say, I was gutted. I was destroyed at what I heard and what I saw. The level of corruption, the lies, the misinformation, government bodies that could not answer questions, the omitting of data, our legislators who were wiping their hands free. We had 19 out of 20 people oppose that legislation, and yet that legislation was passed without change. Without change. There were over 3,500 submissions, well, most of those against the policy, and the government didn't hear our voices. They're not concerned. Here in Australia, we have an epidemic of disease. We have epidemics that everyone is ignoring of autoimmune issues, anaphylaxis, allergies, juvenile arthritis, cancer. Australia is #1 in the world for cancer. How proud are we of that? And why do we have a #1 rate of cancer here in Australia? That needs to be addressed. That's a serious health concern, and we need to address that. Allergies, #1 in the world here in Australia. It is a disgrace. We are damaging children and we are not looking after the health of our children, and they are our future. And it is time the Australian government took accountability for the health issues that we currently face. We have epidemics and they need to be addressed. My journey is I'm hepatitis B vaccine damaged. And you, the Australian government, want me to vaccinate my child with the very same vaccine that caused me health issues. It is not going to happen. Not while I'm here and not on my watch. And I will stand here and defend the freedom of choice. Thank you. For all those that don't have a voice. And those are the people that have vaccine-injured children. It is the doctors, the midwives, the nurses, the scientists that are all silenced by our Australian government. And it's an absolute disgrace. The science is not settled at all. And we need an inquiry into this. It's a disgrace. We have mass health epidemics. I am very passionate. I'm a voice. I'm talking about the #1 controversial issue here in Australia. And you know I'm strong. I will have a voice and I will defend your children. I was going to say till the cows come home, because we have to. Okay, it's our future. I'm so passionate. I just can't believe that this is where we're at here in Australia. They have taken away our religious rights, okay? The Australian government have taken away our choice. To get out of vaccination now, you have to have a medical exemption. To have a medical exemption, you have to have had anaphylaxis to that vaccine, okay? There are issues within our vaccination schedule, and it's time we address that. So I want you to vote me. Allona Lahn, volunteer